at the Faywhat Show, we love to introduce you to interesting people that are so important to our LGBTQ plus community. And today is no different. Here's my girl, Velvet Lenore. What's up? So you know what? We're celebrating Women's History Month on the Faywhat Show. We should be celebrating that all the time. Guess what? I will be celebrating that all the time. But anyway, this morning I am joined by Velvet Lenore. She is a goddess and she's an awesome friend. She's here to talk to us about the Sunsurf Gala, Palm Beach Pride, and a whole lot more. So Velvet is just an incredible performer, dancer, choreographer, makeup artist, blah, 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 blah. I can go on and on and on and on. She has built a strong reputation as a female impersonator and is known as the Queen of the Palm Beaches. Compass and Palm Beach County awarded Velvet the Marsha P. Johnson Award, and she was also invited to go on Good Morning America to kick off Pride Month last year. That was incredible. You can watch her perform in South Florida at leading destinations such as Lips. You know you've been to Lips. We've all been to Lips, all right? You can always count on Lips. It's like, okay, what to do tonight? Oh, I don't see anything going on in the Facebook feed. Wait, Lips is on. We're good. We'll have a party there, right? She is passionate about her family and her love for the LGBTQ plus community. It really does show through and through. I personally love her. All right, so you, welcome to the show, Miss Velvet Lenore. See, I don't have a studio audience here, bitch, so this is how I gotta do it. So we're gonna make our own, right? Ah! Velvet, thank you for getting in bed with me, Mama. I appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm excited to be here.
Oh, I'm so happy that
finally I'm here in bed with Faywhat.
What? And we're color-coded and everything. Do you love it? I know you love it. Velvet, before we begin this interview, I got to tell you how appreciative I am of you, okay? Just as a fellow woman in the community, you know, like I came back into this community about 3 years ago, and you're one of those people that were like, open arms. What you want to do? All right, let's go. You know, and not everybody's like that, you know, and so from the bottom of my heart, I got to say thank you. Because it's not just for me. Like, you do that for everybody. You're just like, I mean, no, if you're a dick, then you don't. No, I know. You also got your standards where it's like, leave that shit at the door. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know it. You know it. You know, you're talented and you've worked your ass off. This is not something that happened overnight. You know, no. We were talking about before the show about how you've been doing prides for, can I say it?
Yeah.
30 years.
This will be the 31st one.
Wow, girl. Like, what a long career. I mean, and like, so you're always working your ass off. You always have full weekends, right? Like, do you, like, you continue to evolve. Like, you ain't tired, bitch?
No. I will sleep when I'm dead.
Oh, right. You know, and I say that too. It's like, people are always like, oh my God, I get exhausted just by watching your Facebook feed. But like, I think that too. It's like, I have FOMO like to the fullest, you know?
I love it.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Oh my God, happy birthday. And you know, I saw all your events that you were celebrating everywhere and so many people wanted to celebrate with you and wow.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot. Have you always been like this?
Yes.
You've always been dedicated like this? You know, you wake up early. We were talking about this before the show. Like, I'm not a morning person. I'm sorry, boo-boo. Like, I need a big carafe of coffee before doing anything in the morning. And you're like, I'm up at 7.
I'm up. I got to get up.
Watching the Facebook.
Get things going.
And you've always been like that?
Always been like that.
Do you think do you attribute that to your success?
Yeah, my grandmother raised me like that. She would make us, even on Saturdays, make us get up in the morning at 6 o'clock and have us doing stuff. So it just kind of like branded in me.
Embedded.
Like, get up, do what you got to do.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. And you're so family oriented. Like you're so you know, as long as I've known you, you know. So was that how your upbringing was? Like you were saying, like your grandma had you guys up early, and you know, was that something that was very powerful and very strong growing?
I just believe it's just so much stuff going in the world that my grandmother raised me just to love everybody, because you never know when somebody needs to be told that they are loved or need a helping hand or whatever. And I just feel like I get so much from the community. I feel like I gotta always give back, because you gotta receive to give, and you gotta give to receive.
But those are things that most people don't have. Like they have to learn that. Like I learned that in AA, right? In AA, it's like, okay, we open up your arms to a newcomer. We'll help you get through this. But when you're feeling good, you open your arms to somebody else and you help them get better. And that's kind of how your philosophy.
Yeah, when I was coming out, you know, trying to be me, I didn't have anybody to help me. So that just made me want to just help people.
Yeah. Because
you never know who needs a helping hand, and helping somebody, it's a big thing these days, because everybody needs love. Yeah. And that's what I drive my family on. We're many hearts, one family with a lot of love. And that's my brand of my name.
I love that. And, you know, one of your kids of the Lenore family is now in college and he's trying to be a lawyer or something?
Yes, Tommy is.
What the hell? And he is like the cutest. And I don't mean to like make him like he's a child. He's not, you know?
Not
but
anymore.
I mean,
He's driving now.
Oh my. You know,
Get off the road.
Yeah, get off the road. He's driving. But he's also going to college to be a lawyer. You know, and as much trouble as a lot of us get into in our community, we need his help. We're going to need his help in the future, you know? Oh, that's just a beautiful thing. I mean, and that's why you're like, okay, when you see that Velvet Lenore is going to perform, you know it's going to be a performance. No tea, no shade to the other queens, but when it's Velvet, you know that you're going to dance, that you're going to be like, oh, your pheromones are going to go up, and you're going to be like, wow, I'm going to be entertained.
I believe in leaving my heart on the stage every time I go out there. No matter if it's 5 people in the audience or 500 people, I think everybody deserves the same amount of energy from you.
Yes.
Because some people like to hold back. I don't like to hold back.
Yeah.
Because you never know when those days going to end either.
Oh.
So always give it your all in life.
How do you plan for the future? Like you said, you don't know when that's going to end, but you've been doing it for 30 years, Velvet. Like, you know, you're a true testament to being able to do this incredible career for a long time if you've got the chops, the patience, you know, and you don't
Patience. Say that again. Because some of the people you have to deal with, patience.
Oh, man, but you know, I mean, come on, we've all got our issues in our community.
Yeah.
A lot of us have been, you know, marginalized since freaking birth. A lot of us have not been told we are loved and that we are beautiful and that we are enough, you know, and then we want to be a drag queen and we want to be an entertainer, and not everybody is all love, love, love.
That's why I started my, once a year now, I'm doing a drag star search at the pub.
I love that.
And I get it's only for the upcomers. They have to be doing drag under 3 years. And I had my first one, and Mindy, which is now my new daughter, Mindy Lenore, she won. And now I'm mentoring her on how to, you know, do things right. And she got things going on in her life. I'm like, girl, just call mama, I'm here. You know, let's do it together. You know?
I love that. Yeah, because it's just like we all got shit going on, you know? And it's so much different when you're able to talk to somebody and you feel not alone. Right? And you know
it does make a difference.
Right?
It really does make a difference.
Because in our mind, we make up the story that nobody else can go through the crap that we go through. You know, woe is me. If you were gay and brown or black, right? Then you would be effed up too. And, you know, I mean, life's not easy.
It's not. I know I didn't have it easy in high school.
Yeah.
But I always believed in being myself. You know, I didn't care what people thought, but it did bring a lot of like trauma to me as well.
Did it?
And
you still post pictures of you as a child.
Yeah.
And does that trigger you at that time?
I like it helps me remind me where I came from and where I'm going, because when I first came out and I started doing shows, I was not a nice person.
Okay.
And I had
you
to
can
learn,
legitimately say that.
Yeah, I had to learn how, because I was just so angry because I always felt attacked. But then I learned, you know what? People that have issues, let it be their issue. Because you only get one life. You got to live it the way you want to.
Oh, yeah.
You can't let people interrupt that.
Yeah, you can't live for other people. And like in this day with social media and all that, people like get depressed and sad by not getting enough likes.
And my grandma said, when people stop talking, that's when you should worry.
And that's true, especially with the dramatic people in our community. When they stop talking shit, that's when you know they're conniving to kill your ass. You might want to be careful. When did you, growing up, when did you figure out that you were a woman and you were just born in the wrong body?
Honestly, since I was like 5 or 6.
That young.
But at the same sense, I grew up in the, 80s. I didn't know anybody. I didn't even know gay people when I was growing up. I didn't know
Where did
no
you
one.
grow up, Velvet?
I grew up in Fort Pierce, Florida.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's like Trump country.
It was way up there. And it just, I didn't know anybody, but I would go in my grandmother's closet and hide and play in her clothes, and she would catch me, like, what are you doing?
You'd be wearing her heels.
Yeah, she would open the closet and I'm like, oh, sorry, I'm sorry.
You see Velvet doing death drops at 7. Bah!
Right.
What? Now with your experience and with your time, you got more money for looks. Yeah. You know, it wasn't always that way, right? Do you have like a look that like stands out in your mind as like, man, I put that shit together with some Elmer's glue and like, and I can't believe I got away with wearing that on stage.
Well, I always call Erica Norell, and she put the glue it together for me. She can pull
She's
some
the
costumes
one.
out for me, honey.
She's the one.
I call her and say, sister, I need this costume. And she so fast. She throw it together. It might not be all together, but she get it together. I take it back to her and she finishes it.
Oh my God.
But she gets me through a lot. She has helped me a lot because I remember the days of hot gluing stuff together and it falls apart when I come off stage. But it's okay.
No, but it's okay now.
Okay. It worked out.
Oh, and Erica Norel, if you guys don't know who Erica Norel is, you've been under a rock. That bitch has won every title. And it's hard to say that next to this queen that has won a ton of titles that we'll get to in a little bit. But Erica is just, she's just one of those people that if she goes, I got you, I'll put a look together, you know?
She's so creative with it.
And she's so creative. And she doesn't have to give it too much mind. No. That's why you want to kill her. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, we hate you, Erica.
I learned to say, girl, this is what I got in mind. You create it. And she does.
And you just got to chase her down and get the garment. But you'll make it happen. Yeah. See, I know, right? You know? Man, like, I didn't know that Erica even knew my name. And like a couple of years ago, she was like, oh, Faywhat? That's my sis daughter. I was like, what? What? I'll be a Norel, bitch, real quick. Faywhat Norel, you know? Right? Shit. Drag queens. Their drag queens are being under fire. They're under fire. DeSantis wants to freaking just do away with you folks. Like, what do you even say to that, Velvet?
I say that all the people that come out and tell us how much they love us and want to take pictures with us and want to hang out with us, speak up. Yeah. Speak up, because we can't just do it by ourselves. We need everybody to speak up, because just like you say, every day y'all give us hugs and tell how much you love us, how much you enjoy us. Take that joy and speak up.
Yeah. And then they go home and they not talk about it. But then they'll tell their friends, oh my God, I went to Lips and it was a great show and blah, blah, blah. And those girls are phenomenal. Post about it. Talk about it. You know, especially to white male guys, okay? Yeah. Talk to them and let them know, because God, you know, I remember being a kid and going to like a Hooters and going, this ain't right. Right? Like, these girls are half naked and there's these old men here. This ain't right, you know? And nobody seems to see any problem with that.
At all, and it's just bad. But all the stuff that's on TV is just not anything against, you know, entertainers and rappers, but some of the things they say in these songs these days. It's like, even me, I mean, I'm getting old, so I'm like, oh my God, turn this song off because of what they're saying. But drag queens are educational. We teach love. We teach them how to be themselves. We make them smile. I don't understand what the problem is.
Yeah, and there's never been a drag queen that I've seen that has never, you don't walk away with less when you see a drag queen. Like, there's just something about the entertainment value and the craft that you walk away going, wow, I was entertained, but I feel good about myself too. You know, you exude that love that you're always talking about. Velvet, when I think of Lips, when I think of the pub, when I think of Palm Beach Pride, I think of you. You know, like you've become such a kick-ass marketing and branding guru. Like, you know, you're posting, you're always on it. Do you do that yourself?
Yeah.
Girl, for real? Yeah. I was expecting for you to say, no, I got one of the kids to do it. That's why I got millennials as children.
I actually enjoy learning how to do stuff because, you know, just like I said, I'm getting old. I'm trying to learn how to do all this TikTok stuff and all this stuff. So I'm teaching myself, but they teach me. Like, come here, help me with this thing.
How do you do this? Yeah. Well, no, but you're killing it, though. You are. I mean, that's not easy.
I want to do more, though, because, you know, social media is so big right now.
Yeah. So we've got well, you had your birthday. We just missed your birthday. And now this week is another super busy ass week for you. We've got the Sunsurf Gala this Friday.
I'm so excited.
Oh my God.
I'm so excited.
And then we've got Palm Beach Pride on Saturday and Sunday. 2 incredible events that you are at the forefront for. So Sunsurf Gala is going to be at the venue. And it was the gala of the year last year, if you folks missed it. You know, it's an incredible cause. And of course, not because Tony Lima is the executive director. And you know, I freaking love that boy.
We love him.
We love him. We love him. He would go really great right in between us right now, but not in that way. That's gross. But, you know, okay, let's talk about Sunsurf's mission. So Sunsurf's mission is recognizing that the entire LGBTQ plus community has the right to quality care. And their mission is to provide critical life assistance and professional mental health services with an emphasis on economically disadvantaged, marginalized youth, adults, and seniors in the greater South Florida area. Don't get no better than that. Don't. And the gala sold out like in days.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Like I'm excited. I'm even bringing 2 dancers with me. So I want to make my performance a little, you know, special.
But your performance is always special. Like, I've never, okay.
You know, everybody always say, I'm always over the top. I'm always over the top.
But that's good, right? Like, okay, when people are like, oh, you're so extra. That's a good thing.
Yeah. Especially now, because, you know, I just turned 51. And it's like,
girl,
well, all these young girls come out with these death drops and these flips and stuff. I gotta find some way to keep myself up there too.
No,
so that's when I bring out the dancing.
And yeah,
because I'm not a trickster, I'm a dancer.
You are a dancer, yeah. But I mean, and your reveals, and you know, and I was one of those people that I would watch Velvet because again, this girl throws it down. All right, she is dancing and everything. It's not like the Mariah Carey one arm shit. No, like she is dancing. So I would just
Mariah Carey one arm.
You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? With the dancers doing everything, and then she go.
Right.
Right? No, that's not that kind of party. And so when I first met Velvet, like I would just sit there and just wait for a costume malfunction, right? Like I would just be waiting for a titty to flop out or something. And I don't know how she does it, but it would never happen. This one time, right? I think it might have been the Compass Gala. The shirt came down and I was like, yes, finally, a reveal of the boobie. She had a pasty on. There was no reveal. It didn't happen. Like you think this through, bitch. Like you know, just in case.
I wasn't trusting that costume. I'm like,
you know exactly what I'm talking about then.
And the Stonewall Ball.
Yes. Oh my God. And I was like, there's the boob. There's the pasty. Damn it.
I planned for it because I forgot my spray adhesive. So I said, let me put this on with the sticky tape because I'm like, something's going to happen. And it did.
Oh my God. No, but it was wonderful. So the
Had my Janet moment.
Right? Where was Justin when we needed him?
Right.
So the Sunsurf Gala, and then they're going to have the Ultra Nate perform at the after party, right? And I remember I used to be like a huge fan
of
Ultra Nate. Oh my God.
Doing her songs.
Did you?
Yes.
So, what's the song? Free. Everybody's free, right? That's, ooh, girl, you heard me sing? That was awful. That was awesome.
That's why I let you do it, because, honey. They'll start watching the show if I start singing.
And the other song, If You Could Read My Mind.
If You Could Read My Mind.
I love
that's
song.
The biggest one to me.
I love that song. Oh, God, and I can't wait to see that. And that's going to be awesome. And you know that when it comes to Tony Lima and Sunsurf, they only get the best entertainment when it comes to their events. So it was like before, I was like, oh, so who's going to perform? Oh, of course, Velvet. I'll figure out the rest later. That literally was Tony's reply. I was like, okay, I got you, you know? So can you give us like what are you wearing? Like a sneak peek into something? Well, I know you're going to have dancers. You're saying it's going to be over the top, but that's you.
Well, Tony wanted me to do Donna Summer's MacArthur Park. So I kind of put a twist to it and had a special costume made and had the dancer's costume made. So you got to come see.
Ooh, I love it. Do you ever wear the same costume twice?
No.
But those things are expensive, honey.
At Lips I do, because, you know, it depends on what song I'm doing. I wear the same costume, but I try
because sometimes the costume will go with the song.
Yeah. Sometimes I try not to, but
girl, but that's a lot of money.
But when you do like Pride and like the Sunsurf Gala and everything, I try to always get something new and fresh.
Got it. Yeah, because you know there's going to be a lot of pictures, there's going to be a lot of postings.
And I was about to say, she wore that last week. No, she didn't.
No, and you know somebody will say that. And you know, like half of me, like I scold myself, like I'm embarrassed. I'm like, I could wear this dress again. I only wore it for a short period of time. I'm like, no, take that off before somebody. And our community's shady. They'll be like, you wore that. And you probably wore it for 3 hours. And you probably didn't even sweat and it don't even matter.
Like I wore this jean outfit, it was just so cute. So I wore it on that Wednesday, the one that Saturday. I was like, you had that on Wednesday? I'm like, really?
Oh, and then the next time you try to think of wearing something twice, you're not because of that dude that said that.
I'm like, oh my God, I'm not going to Johnson's no more with that outfit on.
So what, do you pass down your outfits to somebody else? Velvet, like there's just no way that you can't double up on these outfits.
A lot of them are still hanging in my closet, but a lot of them I pass down to like Rihanna and my daughter, Paris.
I love
they get a lot of my stuff.
I love that.
And sometimes I sell the stuff too.
Oh, that's smart. That's smart.
I'll sell it and
get some new stuff. How big is your freaking closet? Like, did your husband build you a container?
He built me a closet in my one-car garage. We got 2 garages that are separate, so the one-car garage, he built racks and everything, and it's like run around. So shoes on that wall, rack down the middle. Your husband. And half of the stuff I see, I'm like, I forgot I got this.
So it's kind of brand new if you haven't seen it in 6 months, you know? So let's keep on talking about this weekend. So this Saturday and Sunday is also Palm Beach Pride, right? And I'm so excited. You know, it's my first one.
Really?
Yes, I've never been.
It's so much fun. So Saturday is when we have all the local entertainers, like all the local entertainers from Port St. Lucie and Palm Beach area. We have a lot of local entertainers. And then that Sunday is when we have the big parade. And then that's when we do the Lenore show.
Nice.
And this year I'm calling it Lenore Pride Family Show.
I love it.
Because it's going to be only all my kids, and we do a 1-hour show.
I love it.
It's a lot of fun.
So we'll expect to see Damien. You folks remember Damien, right? Damien started the Faywhat show with me, and we love him here. And so you're going to have all your kids there. Yep. Is Rihanna going to be there as well?
It's Rihanna, Damien, Phoenix, J. Lord, Minnie Lenore, Tommy. So many of them.
Oh my God, no, but that's a beautiful thing. And
we're doing productions, and they're doing their solo things too.
Oh.
Because usually I do like 8 productions, but I'm like. Ugh.
And you're hosting the stage, are you, right? On both days?
Both days. And working at Lips.
What? You sure you're not on some Adderall or some fun stuff?
I'm on this vitamin called Alive. It works.
It's working, bitch, all right? So keep on doing it. I got to send a lot of love to Julie Seaver. Yeah. She is just a beautiful person.
Amazing.
Incredible person. That team up there at Compass. Michael, I love her also. Like, just a great crew over there. I was a judge for
Miss Palm Beach Pride.
For Miss Palm Beach Pride, and where Vasti won, Vasti Love, and she was incredible. She blew it away. I can't wait to see her. Put that crown on.
She's doing such a great job too. She's doing such a great job.
Well,
I'll follow her social media.
Okay, and what do you mean? So you're happy? You're good with what she's doing?
I'm good with what she's doing.
And were you the first?
Yes, I was the first in 2016.
Wow. So did you take Vasti aside and go, look, did you give her some advice, or you were just like, I bet you're on your own?
No, I always, all the girls, I try to give them all equal love. I just say if they need anything, they need my help with anything, whatever they need, talk to me. I do my best to help. I always donate money to them, because I know what it's like to try to do a pageant and don't have no money.
Yeah, no, right? Yeah, it's just
and the community is always behind me. When I won Miss Florida, the community treated me really well, and I'm really grateful for that.
Yeah, and that's just one of those things where you will always be a Miss Florida, and our community always looks at you as such, So we're gonna have a great weekend at Pride. Did you get any pushback? Because I know that they were trying to not have the alcohol or the drag queens or one or the other or some bullshit like that.
We're gonna poke the bear. We're gonna do what we want to do. They're not gonna tell us what we're gonna do.
Really?
Yeah.
Like that?
We're gonna poke the bear.
Okay, you'll have to get there.
What is Pride without drag queens?
No, it's not Pride. We can't have a Pride or an event without drag queens. That's it. That's, drag queens are the forefront of our community. They were the first ones to throw the brick. There is no community without drag queens. That's it, plain and simple, and just when I saw that, and I think it was Julie who did an interview with my friend John Hayden over at SFGN, and she said, look, it's happening no matter what. That's all I got to say. I paraphrase, and it's like, nothing's going to stop us, and that's it, Oh, I can't wait. So,
it's supposed to be a free country, but they're trying to tell us how to live.
Yeah. Mind you, nobody can find fair rent. Insurance has skyrocketed, and we had more mass shootings in the first couple of months of this year
than what they need to focus on.
All last year. Drag queens don't kill kids. Guns kill kids.
Pride is the only way kids can actually have to be free to be who they want to be once a year at Pride and just be free. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember.
And enjoy the drag queens because they can't come to the shows. So that's their time.
It's true.
Why are they trying to take that from them?
I know people that's their journey, that they can't be out at home, they can't be out at school, even less now. And for Pride, they get to be who they are authentically for a day, for 2 days. And don't care. And you're trying to take that away from them also. You should be ashamed of yourselves. Can I get personal with you a little bit? Can we talk about your body?
Yeah.
So I feel blessed that we have been friends now for a couple of years, and your body has gone. I know by some Kardashian rumors that they were on some semaglutide, which is all that shit that they're injecting into their stomachs to lose weight. Oh. Did you do any of that?
Nope.
For real?
Nope.
So how did you get
I went to a nutritionist, and she basically taught me how to eat. I had no sugar. I couldn't drink for 2 months. That was hard.
Wow.
Because when you're on the microphone, you're dealing with stuff, you need a little,
of course,
a little encouragement.
A girl.
I call it my holy water.
Sometimes you need to throw that shit on people
holy water. It just took me off bread and sugar, and she gave me a plan on how to eat and stuff like that, and it worked. And I was going to get where they put the laser lights on you, and that helped a lot too. I was doing that once a week. And I did a 7-day detox is how it started, and I lost 14 pounds just from that.
Wow. But how was it? How hard was it to not eat for 14 days? The first couple of days were hell.
Yeah. But after I got into the routine of taking the vitamins and the pills they were giving me and eating the stuff they wanted me to eat, the stuff I don't eat. But now I do. It's like, it's easy for me now.
Wow, easy. Like that's harder to like even conceptualize.
Yeah, coming
like
from being
no
a cake
sugar,
person, yeah.
And you like sweets. You were into sweets, and now it's just like, does it call you?
No, because I found candy that like they got Lifesavers that's sugar free and Jolly Ranchers that's sugar free, and it still tastes like sugar in them. So
okay.
if I get a little.
Do you have a goal? Like, are you gonna keep on?
I want to lose 20 more pounds.
What?
Honest, yeah.
But where? In your titties? Like, where are you gonna lose those 20 pounds? I mean, again, her waist has gone like this, okay? Like, you've gotta see her on stage. Like, you know, some people have that wrap that's completely wrapped around their waist. She doesn't. Like, it's her. Like, and it's got. So 20 pounds.
I want to lose 20 more pounds. And, you know, celebrating my birthday and everything, I said I want to be breast wishes.
Okay.
Because I want people to donate money to me.
Oh my God, no, I love that. I love that. Okay, so is that a thing? Like, are you gonna like...
Oh yeah, I'm gonna promote it big because, you know, everybody else asks for stuff. So I'm like, you know what, I never asked for anything. I want to get my breast done. I already set the date for June 19th.
Okay.
And I think
that's when you're gonna get it done, or when you want to have the money by?
I'm getting it done on June 19th.
So you're gonna get new titties for Pride Week, for Pride Month. Mm-hmm. I love that. I love that. And that shit ain't cheap.
They gotta be reduced.
Yeah.
Because the more weight I lose, I just still feel top heavy, you know?
Yeah. And it makes you look bigger than you are. So you've lost all this weight here, but then your boobs make you look bigger. Yeah. Okay, well, I'll definitely donate to that fund. You know, like when they take it out, do you get to keep some of it or anything like that?
Oh, no.
You're like, take that away. I don't want that. Oh, my God.
Give it to somebody that need it.
You know, some of your kids are like, give me that titty. Give me that titty.
Take it.
How did you meet your husband?
I actually met my husband at Cashmere. It was a nightclub in West Palm. Going on 17 years ago, because we've been together 17 years, August. And he kept coming with his lesbian friends. And one Friday I was on the microphone, I'm like, you're going to be my husband before you leave here.
Shut up.
I was just kidding around, and we hung out as friends for like a couple of weeks, and then next thing you know, it's 17 years later.
Shut up. So, wow. Okay, so he already knew you. He got into your world when you were already halfway into your career.
I kept seeing him everywhere. I'm like, who is this cute guy? I'm like, I need to know him. And I got an opportunity. I pointed right at him because, you know, I'm very bold. I'm like, you're going to be my husband before you leave here today.
Oh, my God. I love that.
And I say, don't be trying to leave either because I will run you down at your car.
I know when you're driving, all right? Don't get it twisted. Does he come to your events?
He comes to my events when he can. If I tell him he has to come, he'll come.
Okay.
But you know, he's so focused on his career, and I want him to stay focused on his career.
I love that. May I ask what he does?
He's now a worldwide photographer that travels all over the world.
Beautiful.
But he started a couple of years ago remodeling people's houses, so he's gotten big in that too. So between the two, he's just constantly on the go.
I love that. And that's like what a power couple is all about. You know, like when I got married and I would look at people's vows, you know, they're my best friend. They complete me, you know? And I'd be like, man, that's not really how I feel. This woman does not complete me. I love her. She's not my best friend. My best friend is Michelle and Liza. Those are the people I call when some shit goes down, you know? When I got to talk about her, I'm not talking to her about her, you know? And it's like, she keeps on wanting to get another degree and keep on going back to school. And it's like, this is beautiful. Yeah. Together, you come together and make an awesome power couple, you know? And that is what it's all about.
And that does make a powerful couple because I'll look at it like this. Like sometimes when we go out to dinner, he'll pay, I pay. Sometimes we split the bill, you know, but we always, when we need stuff done to the house or something's going on, we split the bill. We keep everything equal. So therefore, there's no, I'm doing all the work or you doing all the work. No, we do everything equally and everybody's happy.
Are you married?
We've been married for 8 years.
Did you have a big wedding?
No. We bought a house instead.
Smart. See, that's what happens with
we kind of went to the court and did it secretly.
No, I love that.
We went all that big old stuff, and then we say, you know what? Let's just buy a house. Because I wanted the big wedding, but I'm like, you know what? Buying a house is more important because I'm tired of renting.
I got you. Yeah, and listen, and you did it at the right time too. I mean, think about it. You know, my wedding was $20,000. Like that would have been a nice down payment for a house, and like. I hardly remember the wedding. You know what I mean? Damn. When we were doing when Vasti Love won, right? You had mentioned that you were gonna do a docuseries for.
I'm actually shooting that on
Netflix.
We're shooting that on my birthday, March 18th.
Okay.
And it's been shot, as we call it, The Struggles of Me.
Okay.
That's what it's going to be called.
All right. And so when will that be finished? When do you think?
We shoot it on the 18th, and I guess I get the rest of the information then, because they really haven't gave me like when it's going to come out and blah, blah, blah. All I know is we're shooting it on March 18th.
And, wow. And how do you feel about that? Was it like balls to the wall, like whatever you can say? Like,
yeah, I'm excited because it's going to be based on what I went through in life. And when I went through my transition, and talk about me and teach other people, you know, this is what I went through. These are the things you can do not to go through these situations.
Yeah.
So my daughter Paris also is going to be on there as well.
I love that. I love that. Oh, I love that. That's just going to be so incredible. So Miss Florida FI at large, right? Also, you won. Miss Kashmir, Miss Illusion, Miss Fort Lauderdale, Entertainer of the Year, Miss Hollywood, Miss Stonewall, Miss Noche Latina. I can go on. Miss Palm Beach Pride. So. Miss Faywhat show.
Right? Now everybody go Faywhat.
God, I love it. I love it, girl. Oh my God, you need all that. There it is. Now you can tell everybody that you also won Miss Faywhat.
And I'm the first.
I gotta make sure I put those pins in, because you know that's how it usually goes.
No, I put it on that ponytail, honey. You know, these lace fronts are very fidgety.
Oh, so funny. And it looks beautiful on you. I love it. Okay, now that you won Miss Faywhat, are you going to compete anytime soon? I mean, you've won everything. It's nice that you give some people a chance to get to win.
I want to go back and win Miss Florida, Miss Florida, and I want to do Miss Continental 1 year.
Okay, 1 year. Like coming up this year, or you're not there yet? Or
I think this year I want to go watch and fill it out and then make my move.
Bitches. Listen, I don't know about you, okay? But if I was signing up for this and I saw Velvet Lenore's name, I would just quietly turn around and get the fuck out. But that's just me.
Because if I'm going all the way to Chicago, honey, I ain't going to play.
Oh, and you ain't coming back without that crown. And it's going to be way bigger than the Faywhat crown. But we're on a limited budget right now. Maybe the Faywhat crown will grow bigger when you know, in the future. So, Velvet, here at the Faywhat show, we play a game called Say What with Faywhat, right? And it's basically how our viewers get to learn more about Velvet, all right? Okay. So I will tell you two things quickly, and you pick one of the two things, all right? Okay. Like black or white. Pick one.
Black.
Okay, like that. All right? You ready? You ready?
Yep.
All right. Beach or pool?
Pool.
Drag Race or We Are Here?
We Are Here.
Lady Gaga or Beyonce?
Oh, Beyonce.
You gotta think about that. Yeah. Rihanna or Dua Lipa?
Rihanna.
Pasta or rice? Being that you don't eat anymore.
Cauliflower rice.
Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Sunrise or sunsets?
Sunsets.
Christmas or Halloween?
Ooh, Halloween.
The Kardashians or Jersey Shore?
Neither.
Cash or cash apps?
Cash.
Okay, I'll go on to the next one in a second. You know that the last time you performed, I ran out of money, right? So I sent you a cash app and you declined it.
I did?
You did, bitch. I would make my feelings were kind of hurt. Like, who declines your cash app? And, you know, and Scott.
I probably was drunk and hit the wrong damn button. That's what happened.
And, you know, Scott was sitting next to me as we were judging, and he's like, what are you doing? He goes, I'm sending Velvet a cash app because I ran out of money, and he's making fun of me. And then you declined my shit. I did not. I'm going to show you. Anyway, okay.
I hit the wrong button.
Girl, $7 is $7, all right, girl?
You can't even, that was a McDonald's meal that I can't have no more.
Right? Exactly. That was like the Cardi B meal. Tacos or wings?
Wings.
Shopping in-store or online?
Store.
Shower or bath?
Shower.
Heels or boots?
Heels.
Cake or pie?
Pie.
Ice cream on a cone or in a dish?
Dish.
Board games or card games?
Card games.
Video games or books?
Books.
Car or truck?
Truck.
Velvet, what's your guilty pleasure? What do you watch at home that maybe is just so silly, but you don't give a shit, and you watch it and you love it?
I watch a lot of silly stuff.
That's great. Sometimes we need to escape on some silly shit.
I like watching reality shows. I watch a lot of homemaking shows, like remodeling homes and stuff.
Like HGTV and stuff like that. Make sure to follow Velvet Lenore on all social media, and make sure that you see her at the Sunserve Gala and the after party and Palm Beach Pride. It's this Friday, it's this Saturday and Sunday. I'm going to be all over all of that, so make sure that you join Velvet Lenore and myself. Also, the Pub and Lips on the regular.
Speaking of lips, we're getting ready to start a Saturday brunch now.
Oh my God, how
on April
awesome.
22nd.
Yes! All right, so there it is. So next month there's also going to be a Saturday brunch. You can't get enough of Lips, okay? I mean, Lips is just one of those establishments that you know you're going to have good food, great ass entertainment. The servers are fantastic, and it's just a lot of fun. All right, Velvet Lenore, I love you. Now, real quick, I just want to, I want people to remember that SunServe, right? So the after party, SunServe. They offer house case management. They offer mental health counseling. They offer youth services. They offer senior help. They offer transgender services, substance use disorder, also women's services, all at SunServe. And make sure that you check that out at sunserve.org. And I can't let you go without talking about Compass in the Palm Beaches. Compass is just incredible. They are there to just enrich the lives of LGBTQ plus people and those impacted by HIV and AIDS. And you can check them out at compassglcc.com. All right, either of those organizations are fantastic. Velvet believes in them and loves them. And look, just because you look all cute at the club and then you're at home crying in your Cheerios, you might want to take advantage of some of these things that these organizations offer, right?
SunServe helped me transition, and Compass helped me get off the streets when I was on the streets.
Wow, so then that's another reason why you love them and you hold them so close to your heart, right? We love you, Velvet Lenore. Will you come back and be in with us
anytime,
again? Okay, I have so much more stuff to talk to you about, like seriously, the nitty gritty shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, all right?
Get all the tea in the gossip.
All the tea in the gossip. What queens do you love to work with?
I love to work with all of them. I try to love everybody, but my favorites to work with, to be honest, is like Nicolette, Nicole T. Phillips, Erica Norell, the list can go on. Rihanna Patron, Melissa St. John. I love them all, but I enjoy watching Nikki Adams, Tiffany, and Electra because they just so amazing to watch.
Yes.
Still to this day,
they bring it.
And I love the old school about it.
Yes. I mean, when you look at Tiffany, just like her, like she's got this aura about her. Right? Like she don't have to even perform. Nope. Like it's just her walking into a room, you're like, you feel it. You feel the history of drag, the love of drag, the effort and time that she put in all those years. Like you just feel it when she comes anywhere, Wow.
Will drag all be gone.
Wow. Will drag all be gone.
She was one because I think Tiffany was one of the first Miss Floridas.
I think so too.
Like the first, I think 3. Yeah.
And she's at SunServe also, speaking of. Wow. Okay, like I said, I could talk to Velvet forever. Velvet Lenore, the queen of everything, and now the reigning 2023 Miss Faywhat show. Woohoo! Woohoo! Make sure you follow her on all social media outlets. She's always doing something fun. There's always a great place that you can go see her perform at. Velvet, thank you for being on the Faywhat.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for having me.
I love you so much. Give me kisses. We'll be right back. So, did you enjoy the show? I know you did. So make sure to click subscribe so you won't miss any of the events, news, or interviews right here on the Faywhat Show. Ring the bell at the bottom of the screen, right there, so you'll be alerted every time we're live. You can also click on the Happening Out Television Network logo so you can see all of the shows on the most diverse LGBTQ plus media network. Find out just what we're doing to bring the L and the G together right here on the Faywhat Show. Get the week started with me.